So Bradford City have today completed their 7th signing of the 2024 summer transfer window, with striker Olly Sanderson signing on a season-long loan from Premier League side at Fulham FC. And in today's video, I'm going to bring you guys my thoughts and opinions on this news. If you do go on to enjoy, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 100 likes on today's video, that would be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below on this signing and what it means as well for our future of our other strikers. We've now got 7 first team natural strikers on the books. Surely it means that some of them are going to be leaving. I was actually planning today to do a video talking about Alex Gilliard's future at the football club, as it was confirmed by the Thian that he has turned down an offer to leave at Bradford City, and obviously wasn't included in the matchday squad on Saturday, so we'll touch on that later on in today's video. But make sure to drop a like on there for me, subscribe if you're new as well, and let's get into it. Before we go any further though with today's video, please make sure to go over and subscribe to more SHD for match previews, player ratings, 6 things we learn, all that type of stuff. The link is down in the description down below. We are trying to get as many subscribers over there as possible, so if you want bonus content and it's free, go subscribe over there. Now this came completely out of the blue. I don't think anybody was expecting a signing today. It's certainly not another striker, but Bradford City tweeted today at 1 PM saying highly rated striker Olly Sanderson signs on loan for the season from Premier League side Fulham FC. The article does then read, Bradford City AFC is delighted to announce the signing of Olly Sanderson on loan from Premier League side Fulham. The highly rated forward arrives at the University of Bradford Stadium on a season-long loan agreement for the remainder of the 2024-25. Joining the Cottagers at under 9 level, Sanderson put pen to paper on the new initial 2-year deal in West London last week off the back of a successful 2023-24 campaign. He started last term on loan at Oxford City in the National League. 9 goals in 22 games saw him earn a move to the EFL, where he spent the second half of the season on loan at Sutton United, where he netted 4 times and recorded 4 goal contributions in his final 6 appearances for the campaign. On signing for City, Sanderson said, "I am really happy to be here and I'm looking forward to getting started. I had a really positive chat with the gaffer, who really sold this place to me with his ambitions and what he wants to do here. As soon as I had that chat, my mind was set on coming here. He wants to get promoted. This is too big of a club to be in this league, and I really want to be a part of that push for promotion. It is always great to win your first game of the season, and the boys managed to do it on Saturday. Hopefully we can seize that momentum and take it into tomorrow and Saturday. I am an aggressive striker. I like to run in behind and cause mayhem and ultimately score goals. The fan base is unreal. I played at Valley Parade last year and it was a really enjoyable experience. It is a game a lot of people look forward to. I'm really happy to be here and I'm looking forward to pushing on and striving towards achieving promotion." Bantam's boss Graham Alexander said, "We are delighted to bring Olly to our club to add even more of a goal threat to our front line. He is highly rated at Fulham and will bring energy, enthusiasm and quality in front of goal. He is hungry to compete and we look forward to working with him." Olly Sanderson will wear the number 21 shirt in Clout and Amber, with his signing subject to the relevant EFL, FA and Premier League approval. He will be sponsored by Russ Kenningham. Now, really happy with this signing in all honesty. I think on paper it looks like a really good signing. Obviously with him coming from another club, Fulham FC also tweeted. It was actually quite rare that you see Premier League clubs tweet about their younger players going out on loan. You know, when we sign players from Aston Villa, for example, they've not said a word. So it is really refreshing to see a Premier League club actually caring about their younger players' development, especially when it comes to the social media side and all that sort of stuff. But Fulham tweeted saying, "A new contract last week, a loan move this week, a best of luck at Bradford City, Olly." Their article does then read, "Bradford loan for Sanderson. The club can confirm that Olly Sanderson has joined League 2 side Bradford City on a season-long loan. The loan switch comes after the young striker signed a new contract at Fulham last week, keeping him at the club until at least 2026, with a club option for a further year. Olly already has experience in League 2, having finished last season with Sutton United, where he scored 4 goals in 14 starts. Bradford finished 9th in League 2 last season and started the new campaign with an impressive 2-1 win at MK Dons on Saturday. Everybody at Fulham wishes Olly all the very best at Valley Parade." Like I mentioned there, I think this is a really good signing. The thing that surprises me the most though is that he's a big, physical, aggressive type of striker. He's 183 centimetres, which I think is that just over 6 foot. In terms of some of his statistics in a little bit more detail, obviously he was with 2 clubs last season, spent the first half of it in the National League with Oxford City, and the second half of it in League 2 with Sutton United, who did ultimately go on and be relegated. But I remember the name Olly Sanderson because I think in that game where we played Sutton at home, we won 1-0, Callum Kavanagh scored, Sam Stubbs played as a midfielder in that one because I think Richie Small was suspended. I remember somebody like Olly Sanderson standing out really, and I thought Sutton were quite poor on that day, but I just seem to remember that name, and when I saw it come up, Olly Sanderson, it was a name that I had heard of before because I think he played quite well in that match, in all honesty. But briefly, his time in the National League was very good. He played 23 matches in there, only 14 starts though, scoring 9 goals, averaging a goal every 166 minutes, which I think is a very, very good return for me. He also got 1 assist. His defensive stats are also very good as well, 1.2 interceptions per game, 1.7 balls recovered per game as well. He averages 1.4 dribbles per 90, 75% of them being successful, which I do think is very good, and he wins 20% of his aerial duels. But again, with the National League statistics, sometimes they can be a little bit off on sofa score. So in terms of his time in League 2, obviously Sutton were relegated. They were not particularly very good last season, but he did make 20 appearances in League 2 for Sutton, 14 of them being starts, scoring 4 goals, averaging a goal every 294 minutes. He missed 4 big chances whilst having a 14% goal conversion rate, which isn't awful. That would put him in terms of our strikers as one of the better ones, to be fair. In the last 3 matches, he got 1 goal and 1 assist. That assist was his only one during his time with Sutton. He also did create 3 big chances, and in terms of his League 2 statistics, he won 26% of his ground duels and 26% of his aerial duels with a 33% successful dribble rate. So I think that says more about the style of play between Oxford and Sutton rather than the player himself. But I'm really, really excited by this signing. What does it mean though for the future of the Bradford City strikers? If we have a look at how our squad is now lining up, I guess Colin Doyle probably doesn't need to be highlighted in yellow because he's clearly a player for this season, but the club have still not said anything about it. So for now, he's going to stay there until the club announce that he has signed a new playing contract. And obviously, a player highlighted in light blue is currently on loan with the football club. We're going to start out with the strikers because we have spoken so much about what business we still need to do. The strikers, though, what is the future for these players at Bradford City? The easiest one to tick off immediately is Andy Cook. He's obviously going to be here. He's going to be our main striker for this season. Jake Young, we know we've had inquiries, maybe bids from 2 League 1 clubs. It looks like them were Stevenage and also Crawley Town, and it looks highly likely it will be him who will be leaving the football club. Unused substitution on Saturday as well, and I'm kind of already bored again of the Jake Young saga. We had it for a number of weeks in January with Carlisle and other clubs trying to secure his services. In the end, nothing came to it. He played a few games for Bradford City and then didn't play for the rest of the season because he tore his hamstring. So still not played for Bradford City this season, barely got any minutes in the final couple of games as well of pre-season, so it looks quite likely that it will be him leaving the football club, unfortunately. Viden Oliver should be leaving the club. I'm pretty sure he's our highest earner, but no one wants him, and if he's on 4 or 5 grand a week, then who can really blame them? It was our stupid fault for giving him a 3-year contract in the first place. Callum Kavanagh will be remaining as a bantam as well, only signed in January, still got 2 years left of his contract, and has proven to be a decent player. Yes, he's only 20, 21, so he's going to have bad games like on Saturday against MK Dons, but I do think Callum Kavanagh is obviously a decent player. Tyler Smith, again, I would still expect him to leave the club either permanently or on loan. I do think there could be a decent player in Tyler Smith, but he needs to go to a fellow League 2 club where the pressure's not going to be on as much for him to convert near enough every chance that he does get. Play 46 games, or I guess 45 games now. I think it would be the best for Smith's career to go out on loan to another League 2 side, as again, I think he'll probably be on 2-3 grand a week, just as a guess. Harry Edmondson, obviously first year pro for him. I think he'll probably go out on loan to Farsley Celtic, maybe somewhere like that until January, and then we'll reassess from there. So Olly Sanderson comes in and competes with 6 other strikers at the moment, 2 of which weren't even in the matchday squad at the weekend. So I think it's all but confirmed now that at least 1, if not 2, will definitely be leaving the football club this window. My overall thoughts then on this signing, I think it's a very, very good addition. I'm really excited by this signing. It's the type of profile that we needed, someone a little bit bigger, someone a little bit more physical who can compete with Andy Cook, as Viden Oliver doesn't really look to be that. Harry Edmondson's not quite ready, and our other strikers are not traditionally big physical target men, but Olly Sanderson looks to be decent with his feet as well, so I'm really excited to see him play. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see what our squad is tomorrow. You are allowed 9 substitutions in the Cup, so it'll be interesting to see which strikers do still miss out. Make sure you are subscribed to more SHD as well, plenty of previews and player ratings, all that sort of stuff over there, so if you could go over and subscribe, that would be massively appreciated. I'm going to leave this video though here for today. Did that make sense? I hope it did. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 100 likes. As I said at the start of today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so, and it does massively help out. We've gained over 300 subscribers in the last 4 weeks. That is absolutely incredible, so thank you all so much for the support. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below on this signing. What are your thoughts on Bradford City signing striker Olly Sanderson on a season-long loan from Fulham FC? No mention about a potential recall in his contract, a loan agreement in January, but I presume with all the players that we normally do sign on loan, if they hit a certain amount of games, then the club are unable to recall them. But I guess we'll have to wait and see come the winter transfer window. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you very soon for another one. Peace.